Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome to our show today. My name is Dr. Chidi. I'm reaching you guys from Toronto, Canada. If today is your first time on our show, please make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so we can always send you a notification whenever we post a new video or when we are live. Today, I have another interesting discussion, another interesting presentation to bring to you guys. Just let me quickly thank all our supporters, all our subscribers, all members of our channel. We appreciate what you guys do, and your encouragement keeps us going. Like always, I'll plead with you to share our videos. Just share it around. Take a minute or two to just click that share button. Sometimes it's difficult to find it if you're using a phone or if you're watching us on TV. But if you just play around a little bit, you'll be able to see that button and you can share this so that nobody misses this. I always say that if you stumble on something good and you don't share it with people, you're not a good person. So, what are we talking about today? It is a trending topic. It is the the infamous, should I now say famous or infamous, incident of the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party in Nigeria, Datti Baba Ahmed, crying on live TV. It's not me that caused it to. A lot of people have been attacking me. I just asked the question. If you look at the topic, it just says, why did Daddy cry? Okay, that's just the only thing I asked. And a lot of people already started bashing me. A lot of people already started quarreling with me. But it's always welcome. Today we're gonna have an interesting discussion. I can promise you, there's never a dull moment on this show. You guys know that. If you regular offenders, as I call you, you know that there's never a dull moment. If you can just stay a little bit longer, you'll see what I'm saying. But let me pause and recognize the people that are very important to me here. Akinlade Oluwaseun Johnson, thank you so much for being here. Ojo Eboreime, I hope Ojo Eboreime, I hope I got it right today. Thank you so much for joining in. Williams Efe, my main man, thank you, William. Mr. Val, thank you, Mr. Val. Morning Martins, Anita Sunday, Otumba Okeibu. I see all of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for those of you who are not commenting, you see, when you comment, it makes more sense, okay? It makes us to be known out there. I'm saying this because I'm also waiting for people to to I'm talking like this, so to speak, because I'm also marking time. I'm waiting for people to join us in studio here. I advertised the link to join us in studio. But let me go ahead and post the link here also. So for those of you who want to join us in studio, the link is there. If you're watching us on Facebook, I want to join me in studio to be part of this discussion. I just sent you the link. If you also want to join me on YouTube, the link is there. Click on that link and come and join us in studio so that we can talk. We can talk about this thing that is, trending everywhere. Um, there is a general notion that men don't cry. That men don't cry. That is the question. To be or not to be. Oh my goodness, my sister Chinwe somewhere. If you're watching now, big ups to you. How are the kids? She said, let me go and read what she said. I won't embarrass you. Don't worry, Chinwe. I won't embarrass you, but I'm going to read. I'm going to read. I'm going to read my interaction with you. Chinwe said, um, Are you telling me that you have never ever cried in your life as a man? Question mark, question mark, question mark. If you say no, then there is no atom of truth in it. Men also cry in capital letters because they have emotions too. I say, chill now, cool down, cool down. William Shakespeare, I see you. Good morning to you. He said, relax, relax, my sister. Did I tell you that I don't cry? I cry. I cry. I've cried a lot. So that is not the question here. The question is, why did Datti cry? Florence Chikwem, I see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Why did Datti cry? Not just that he cried, though, but he cried on national TV. And I know a lot of you, you don't even believe what I'm saying. You don't even believe that it happened. I'm going to play the video now. I don't want to play it immediately, but you that are early bird people, I'm going to play the video for you. And then I'll play the video again. I'll play the video again when people have gathered. But let's just play this video and use it to lay a background for what we are talking about. You know, we're going to use it to lay the background for what we are talking about so that people will understand what we are talking about. So this is the video that is causing this whole commotion everywhere. Here's the video.
I know you did a press conference when you were talking about fake news. Some people who had fake Twitter accounts in your name and all of that. But it does look like that scenario changed a bit. But how's that for you?
It really hasn't changed.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the increase actually. But I've been able to succeed from the last press conference that I held. It has made a huge impact on 2023 elections. It was actually intended to call a particular gentleman to order. And I don't need to repeat all his utterances. And they were taking us on a very dangerous direction. It was uncivilized, undemocratic, and unpolitical, the way they were attacking our personalities. It was no longer making sense, the kind of politics they wanted to practice. A businessman like Peter Obi, who was very, very excited at the oil opportunity in northern Nigeria, and all they could do was to say that he was against it. This cannot continue. When I joined the ticket, I impeached certain lies against him, and I saw that they were heading towards that. And particularly my good friend on the APC side, you know, on the same level, he was really, really, you know, when people think they have money, they have power, and the sitting authority is theirs, there is no limit. Someone has to tap them on the shoulder. I did it and I pointed a finger. You do it again, do one, I'll do three. You know I'm capable of doing it. And they've stopped. However, you know, me and my family have been paying a huge price for, you know, my attempts to save Nigeria, to rescue Nigeria. They sent all sorts of people after me. I would have been a lot happier if only they stopped at me as an individual. But, you know, the thing that I was able to sort with the presidential and vice presidential candidate, I ended up suffering from a much lesser level. 35 years ago, at least, our dad of blessed memory passed away. No one ever insulted him until I joined elections for presidency. This is not fair. No one ever insulted. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. You don't insult people's parents or their families. It doesn't happen. It's a huge price for anyone to pay. Please, anybody?
Sorry about that. I know it's a bit emotional. Sorry about that.
I'm not laughing at Datti. I'm not laughing at Datti at all, you know. But today I'm going to be addressing a lot of things. I don't think people understand this thing about politics or public life. And this is my opinion, though. Remember, I'm asking a question. I don't know everything. But let me pick some of the things that are shocking to me. This is somebody, this is somebody who is surrendering himself to public scrutiny. This is somebody who is saying, I'm ready for this hot kitchen. I'm ready to swim in the mud. Do you understand? Look, I'm going to analyze this thing for you. I'm going to analyze it from my own perspective. And by the way, my father, my dear father, Teacher Benjamin Wanyanwanse, very brilliant, smart guy. You know I'm smart. I was a Chidi, you're very pompous. Why are you saying this? No, I know. I know that I'm a very brilliant person. I'm a very intelligent person. I know that when it comes to that, I'm not humble about that. I am smart, I am brilliant, I'm intelligent. Why am I like this? Because my dear father invested in me. See, I'm the kind of Michael Jackson kind of person. Go and see how Michael Jackson's father treated him, and he ended up being the best. It is me. Oh. You can't tell me how I see myself. I think I turned out the way I turned out because my father grilled me. My father was a teacher. This man showed me pepper, eh? Oh my God. See, I'm not supposed to get 9/10. My standard with my dad was 10/10. And those of you who went to school with me, you know what I'm talking about. I ended up with a distinction in primary school. Excuse me. I ended up with a 36 aggregate in which one was in common entrance. Do you understand? I ended up I had admission into federal government college. Something happened, I couldn't go there, but I went to the best school, GMGS Onisha, because of what this guy put in me. And he's late now. So that's just to show you the connection I have with my dad. My dear mother too is late. And my mother, if you think that I am humane, if you think I'm kind, if you think I'm loving, if you think I'm compassionate, I got all that from my mom. So I had very good, if you think I'm polite, any good attribute that you think I have as a human being, I got that from my mom. So these are people I love so much. I've also lost brothers. My younger brother, I lost my younger brother, Kenneth. I also lost my stepbrother, Nonso. So I've lost a lot of people in my life. Why am I telling you this? It's to make you understand that I understand the pain of losing someone. But you see, I am on social media. Now me carry myself come social media. Go and check any video that I have done ever. Go and look at my videos. If you see the kind of insult that people insult me, you will not believe it. But I'll still come and do another video. Now by force, no be me go set up my channel. If I know that I cannot handle, I was watching a video done by my sister Anne, and she was talking about how Chidi was calm in his last video. When people were insulting me and doing this and doing that, now me still carry myself come dey do video today. I know that in my video presentation today, people are going to come here and yab me. You are going to, if I go to the comment section right now, you will see how people will be firing me. But it is me that chose that. It's me. So I find it very uncomfortable that when you look at Nigeria today, with the kind, do you understand? Do you even have an idea the kind of Nigeria that we have now? I don't think you understand the kind of Nigeria that we have today. You will look at this kind of Nigeria where people are being killed every day, where people cannot even eat, where people are putting babies in waterproof bag to go and sell for 10,000 naira, where somebody is pursuing somebody on the express for go slow. Say, madam, the way I see you, madam, you're not looking happy. You're not looking happy. Who is making you angry? Madam, we can settle this matter. Just give us the person's picture. All we need is 10,000 naira. We will eliminate this person for you. I'm not kidding you. It's happening on the streets of Nigeria. As people are running with their goods that they are selling, their area boys now pushing people, say they are ready to go and execute somebody for you. In that kind of Nigeria, that's the Nigeria that you are offering to come and rule over. In Nigeria where there are Boko Haram people, who cares about how you feel? Who cares? Who bloody cares about how you feel? These terrorist people, they don't care. You think armed robbers care? You think ISWAP cares? You think Fulani headsmen care? You think kidnappers care? They don't bloody care. Come and tell me that it is unfair, that it is the most, do you understand? That is the least of our problem. It just shows what you consider as most important to you. I'm not saying you should not value your family. I'm not saying you should not get emotional. But be careful where you get emotional. Be very, very careful where you get emotional. Somebody says something about your father, and you're going to be a president, because the vice president is the next in command to the president. So if you are running as a vice presidential candidate, you're preparing yourself as the president of the country. If you are going to break down because one guy, who can you imagine? Fani Kayode is to yab you, you're crying, and you say it is the most unfair thing that that is not the most unfair thing that can happen to somebody now. That means you don't understand what is unfairness. You don't understand it at all. Unfairness is that somebody does not have light, and they take somebody to the hospital, and that person dies because there was no light. Unfairness is that somebody took another person to the hospital. They gave them a bill to pay 50,000 naira. They couldn't pay that 50,000 naira. They watched their loved one die. Unfairness is that somebody is not dead. They are living, but they don't have money to eat food. They have not eaten for 3 days. That is unfairness. What are you telling me? What are you telling me? What are you telling me? Somebody say, rumor is that you're going around and you beg and apologize to Simon Ekpa. How true is that? Me apologize to Simon Ekpa. Why will I apologize to Simon Ekpa? Next thing is, you tell me, okay, let me do a video for you. It's so unfair that they're going around and calling me names. Somebody even called me. Say I'm YouTube doctor. They say I'm carpenter in Canada. It's fair. I want to apologize to Simon Ekpa. Oh yeah, I've done a video for you. Make you cut that video now, go and spread. I didn't apologize to Simon Ekpa. It's because they saw the title where I said stop spreading fake news about Simon Ekpa. So they fell for it and they're spreading all over the place. That's exactly this fake news. That's what I was talking about. You're spreading fake news, but let's not get distracted. Let's get back to that. So I will go back to that video and analyze it, and I will show you why people like me are disgusted about the fact. And see, not just about Datti. Even if I leave Datti a little bit, I want to address my fellow brothers and sisters obedience. Because you know very well that I support Omoyele Sowore. You know very well that I'm a member of the African Action Congress. I'm a member of the Revolution Now movement. I'm a member of the Take It Back movement. I have never, ever shaken or shooked or shocked in my position. That's been my position. I have been consistently consistent about what I believe, where I stand. So for my fellow brothers and sisters obedient, I will come back to you, because you people have been running your mouth. You've been running your mouth inside our campaign. Shebi, we are in a presidential election. We're in a presidential race. We say, now race, now that's why they call it race. They make you they run your own, make they run our own. We they run our own, they mind our business. Next thing you come and start asking Sowore this, Sowore that. What do you think about P2P? You know where this whole thing started? Sowore was minding his business, talking on a program like this. People kept calling him, firing him. Then the guy, he just fired one small thing back. Everything exploded. There is nothing you have not told Omoyele Sowore. Not just that you have yapped him about people who are dead. His father is dead too. You have called him all kinds of names. You have yapped somebody that is living, somebody that is the love of his life. You people have destroyed. No name. One, I never called this woman. Have you seen Sowore cry? Why? Because what he considers as you see, Sowore is the kind of person that I've learned a lot from him. Sowore is my mentor when it comes to certain aspects of my life, especially media and activism. I can tell you the same way Atiku is Obi's mentor. And if I talk it now, you say, Chidi, well, it's not me that said it. It's not me. It's my brother, my Uncle Greg. Now, Uncle Greg Tucker, he said Atiku is my mentor. So don't come here and be blaming me. Do you understand? Sowore is my own mentor. You go to Sowore and say, Sowore, see what this person said. I should reply. I say, Chidi, don't respond to that person. Come on now. Say, Chidi, look, this job where we do, we're all equal offenders. When you do video, don't you know there are people that what you say will go and hurt them? Chidi, don't you know that sometimes your video and your content that you put out there can make somebody to lose appetite? It can even break a relationship with somebody because of something you said. So he said, my friend, my brother, learn to bite your bullet. Learn to take your bullet. I'm not kidding you. This is what Sowore told me. He said, the same way your content out there affects people that you don't know, even though you mean well, you're speaking the truth. Same way when it comes to you, you should be a man and take it. So that's what you're supposed to do. Be a man and take it. It's like when my child comes and he says, Daddy, you know this obodo we did. Their custom is somehow the some things where they happen here. You get as it be. My child will come back and say, Daddy, they bullied me. See, somebody bully you? Why? Somebody, how do they say? Somebody was I forget the word now. Bully, how did they bully you? Say they told me something. I say, did the person touch you? No, I thought you said the person like beat you. I said, no, it didn't beat. Did they box you? No. But why are you upset and crying? Because of what they told. I said, because of what they told you? Nah. I said, no way. Do you know who is your father? We don't do like that. Do you know where you're from? No, don't come to Canada and be doing that kind of thing. Said person tell you something, start to cry. You don't get mouth. If they tell you, tell them back. Then let us start judging the matter. Somebody tell you something for school, you carry the whole day, disturb you in class. and then you carry the thing, come back to your father to come and if you tell me that kind of thing again, I will I will show you some small things. So my kids know not to go there and start crying that somebody told them something, call them a name. And the person calls you a name, you politely call the person that name. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm not that. And by the way, maybe you are that too. Go check it out. You know, and that's how they carry themselves. You see, I've so taught my kids to be so bold that my daughter was challenging me one day, and I told her, Ijoma, I think you're talking too much. I think you're loud. He said, Daddy, didn't you tell me that somebody should be bold and brave when they are talking? I just kept my mouth shut because how am I going to tell her that no, you're not supposed to be brave? I said, hey, Chidi, you don't born with him look like you. Now you're taking you're taking a shot of your medicine. I just stood there and listened to her give. When I'm talking with her, she has her own opinion. She argues, she tells me. I had a meeting and I shared, let me tell you that I had a meeting, I shared we shared chores for them, washing plates, sweeping the house and everything, and I shared it between herself and her brother. And my daughter, we had a after devotion. We will normally have a family meeting after morning devotion. So she raised her hand and says, Daddy, I want to talk about something. I said, what is it? It says this sharing formula that you came up with. I said, yes, what's wrong with it? She says, I don't agree with that sharing formula. I said, what's wrong with it? He said, no, that when we eat, that all of that all of us, when we eat, we eat together and we dirty the plates. How come when it comes to washing the plate, it's only her and her brother that have to wash the plate? That it is unfair, it is undemocratic, and hey, I say, I should take you to the village and report you to our elders. Me, your father, I will now be coming to wash plates. But I just said, okay, no problem. I agree with you because I like to teach them that they all have rights. Say, well, I like your opinion that you have expressed and you have a right to your opinion. I respect your opinion. Okay, I agree with you actually that this formula is not unfair to you because everybody eats and we mess up the plate. But the only thing is that I'm going to adjust the rules a little bit. Instead of, since I say I agree, we're going to share the washing of the plates among you, Kenneth, mommy, and daddy. Everybody will get their week to wash the plates. But also, we're going to extend it to providing money to buy groceries for the house. So I have changed the timetable. Whoever is on duty for that week will also bring money to buy the food and will also cook the food and serve the food. And then after eating, that person will wash the plate. He said, no, 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 no. The part of the buying of the food, I don't have money. I said, oh, you don't have money. Oh, you're wise. And she now agreed that we should go back. Why did I go all this way? Just to let you know that you need to be tough. You got to be tough, especially when you are trying, when you are asking for us to commit the leadership of a nation into your hands. You come and break down over the fact that somebody called your father. But there are so many things he said there that are contradictory. What are these things? For instance, he says that he's been able to reach out to Fanny Kayode. By the way, I don't like Fanny Kayode for anything. And he told Fanny Kayode, he said, I've warned you. You know my capability. You know my capacity. If you do me one, I'll do you three. For a politician, that is a no, 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 no. Because right there, you did not keep to your promise. Right there, you showed that you promised something that you cannot deliver. Because this person do you one. You never even fit do one. You don't. The same person saying, you do me one, I'll do three. The person just do just one. Just one. Fanny Kayode just do one. With the weight make you fire 3. You don't even fire 1. You come begin dey cry. Say it's unfair. Well, I don't understand. What is unfair? What is unfair in the fact that your followers will attack other people, curse other people, call them everything that is unprintable? No be obedience go talk say Omoyele Sowore did video for the wife and only showed one tiny video about the wife at the end of it. This is somebody was communicating to the wife saying, I'm coming home. Just to show the wife, don't worry, when I'm doing this and doing that and doing that, I'm thinking about you. You can't go the yaba. Can't go the tell her, say the wife where he married, the love of his heart, say the wife is not beautiful, the wife no get sense. The wife no get sense. Do you know Shore's wife? Do you know what she thinks that somebody in America gainfully employed? Didn't you see when she was interviewed on CNN? You come just because you get data of 100 naira, you come to talk rubbish. Did Shore cry for you? You can't talk about unfair. I beg, somebody says it's okay. No, I'm not saying it's not okay. Lady Jane, I know you're obedient. It's okay for him to cry. It's okay. You will defend him now. But not, okay, it's not, I cry too. Remember, I cry. I cry to my wife. Sometimes I cry to my wife. Do you understand? If you're a man, you know when you cry. There are times you cry and times you don't cry. But on a serious note, there's nothing wrong in crying. But it is the premise upon which you're crying. That's where there is something wrong. In fact, contrary to what people believe, if you're somebody who doesn't cry, it's not good for you emotionally. I can tell you that. But you see, in this Datti case, no matter that's waiting, they make me laugh is I know they fight obedience. So, I have friends who are obedient all over the place. P2B is my brother too. We are all Igbo people. Now, it's my brother, it's my uncle. My wife is from Anambra State, so it's my in-law. But you see this particular case, obedient people, they use okra to bath. They try to damage control the thing, enter. So make una just go chop una humble pie. See this one? The man floor una well. The man score 0. So they crying. It try, the thing no green. The man waka go outside to go and cry more. It get as it goes. You get the kind cry where you go cry. You just cry like a man. See, as men they cry. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Then you continue. Now, so men they cry. Men know they do. Except you be Ajibo. Only Ajibo people they cry. Presidents do they cry like that? Nigeria now don't need Ajibo at all. You see, maybe when we don't fix Nigeria finish, then we will call. This time is not time for Ajebo. Nigeria is backward. That's the backward level of Nigeria now. You don't need Ajebo people. That's why we're telling you, allow we. Now we area boys, area scatter. Waiting. Somebody say your father. I say your father. Waiting. The man is supposed to say, Fanika, they look me in the eye. And my name now Datti. You curse my father. You be crazy. Your father na madman. We're like you. You the anyara idiot. Bloody fool. That's what that is supposed to say. Fanika, you're a nick compu. You're a nincompoop. Get away, you there. Get away, you. Nah, see about idiot like you. Foolish man. That's what they're supposed to do. Because they tell us it's, it's not fair. Because then nobody say since come on. You know, not tell me say my microphone no day. I don't know they hear what they talk since. She making our God. Oh, they hear me since my microphone no day here. Oh, this is not good. Upside now they hear me better now. So you're not supposed to they talk like that. No be so. Nigeria don't packle badly now. Now red eye you need in Nigeria now. What they do ajebota. What they do ajebota. No, they do ajebota for Nigeria something here. Somebody say, Datti Cried say yesterday. You might say, since when they born a papa, nobody don't insult her. These politicians, you people can lie. Datti, your father, from the beginning to the end, nobody don't insult your father. Why did your father flog you? You see, that's the problem. Because Ajepakos like us, you don't get one time when you tell your father something when you're not supposed to tell your father. You don't even know when the thing just drop out of your mouth. Your father tell you to go somewhere. You can't say why. That's not insult there. They flog the hell out of you. Do you understand? So you have to understand. People like us, when we grow in that kind of environment where you're hardened up, when they don't blala you finish. This one, you can't grow up, they tell you one small thing, you melt. You melt. Say then talk to your father. You talk back to the person now. You don't get your mouth. So tomorrow now, if Germany won't come do something for Nigeria, we can't they argue. The German man can say, Vigest to eat me into papa. You will just cry. Then the Oyibo people come begin to give you toilet roll. Then you go call walk out of United Nations meeting. They say what thing happen. See, that German guy talk to me about my father. Not be so. Not be so. See, you can't say you come to save Nigeria. Who tell you say you come to save Nigeria? You don't say, see, let me tell you something. On a serious note, I will analyze that video and show you what Datti was thinking about, where he was coming from. People don't understand. You're just thinking that he's crying because they're talking about his father. No, there is something beyond that. And I will show you. When he wanted to say that he in his efforts to save Nigeria, you don't understand. He's doing you a favor. He came to save you. We don't know anything. He came to save us. He do us a favor to come and say that you are insulting me. Because me, I came to save you people. They ask him one talk him, he can't realize, say, no, that one no enter. You can't change that. Don't let me change it for you people, or you obedient people. Leave us alone. No. Because there is nowhere in the world do they talk like, who told you in politics? Go and look at America. Maybe we always copy America. Biden, his son that died, that served in the U.S. Army, all his children, they brought them up during the election. Somebody said, no, he never reached to call. Oh. He never reached to call. Hold on. There'll be a time to call. You guys give me a little time. I'll open the lines. Please. If you want to come on the studio, there's a studio link. Click on it and come in. I'd love to have you, in the studio. Okay. But hold on. Those of you that want to call, I'll post the number when you people will come. Okay. Aeroplane says, bitte, bitte. Danke, danke schön, danke schön, danke schön. Okay. Okay, I already have someone in the studio. I'm going to bring you in, Sister Anne.
Hey!
Thank you so much, H.O. Okay.
May they cry.
No, yeah, with the, you know, when we won.
And I hope Vice President call they cry. Oh, Marshall.
All right, I'm coming back to you. Just stand by. So you understand when they talk, it just get as it be. And then when you go and check the US election, these people flock Biden, where his son that was already dead. They went and brought back the history. You understand? Anybody can say anything they want to say about you as long as you have opened up yourself. The only thing you have to do is to come there and you defend yourself. You say it's either correct or it's not correct. Hillary Clinton and Obama, oh my God, they insult each other. They say Hillary Clinton was throwing the kitchen pots and pan. That not be why they talk say, if you cannot take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Do you understand? Not be like that, oh. Not be like that. You know, I say nobody ever said that because waiting happening. No, that's not correct. Let me go back to the video, analyze one or two things, then I'll bring up people that are our guests. Once again, this is the StreamYard link to the studio. Click on that StreamYard, and then we can bring you into the studio. And also the number to call is +1 647-989-2837. But don't call now. I will tell you when to call. But let me go back to that video. There are just one or two things I just want you guys to notice in that video, because I don't want you to think that I'm just making things up. No, I'm not making things up. Let's watch this. I'll tell you one or two things. Watch.
I know you did a press conference when you were talking about fake news. Some people will add fake Twitter accounts in your name and all of that. But it does look like that scenario changed a bit. But how's that for you?
It really hasn't changed.
Really?
Yeah, it's on the increase actually. But I've been able to succeed from the last press conference that I held. It has made a huge impact on 2023 elections. It was actually intended to call a particular gentleman to order. And I don't need to repeat all his utterances. And they were taking us on a very dangerous direction. It was uncivilized, undemocratic, and unpolitical, the way they were attacking our personalities. It was no longer making sense. The kind of politics they wanted to practice. A businessman like...
About fake news. Really?
Yeah, it's on the increase actually. But I've been able to succeed from the last press conference that I held. It has made a huge impact on 2023 elections.
So you see what I want you to understand. Datti himself, he said that these things about talking and not talking, it makes a very huge impact on the elections. So don't come and tell me that these things don't matter. He knows it matters. He is someone who understands election. That's the point we're trying to make. You know what you got into. You know how these things affect your performance at the elections. And that's why the obedient people have kept on attacking Shore, accusing him of attacking P2B, that's not good. Saying that Shore is an equal offender. Shore doesn't like Tinubu. Shore doesn't want to see Atiku. That He doesn't look. You have to understand this. Let me tell you something. There is no need for Sowore to open his mouth to say anything about Tinubu again. Why? Because he has written thousands, I didn't say one, thousands of articles in Sahara Reporters. Go and hear where he said it himself. Everything. You see, is it Hude Yabi? What do they call him that's exposing Tinubu? All those things he's using are things that Omoyele Sowore exposed. It was Sahara Reporters that exposed everything about Showore's, Tinubu certificate saga. It was Sowore now. It was Sahara Reporter. So why would he waste his time? He already told you people long ago the kind of person that he has moved on. Or is it Atiku? Atiku, Sowore gets all their files like this. When it comes to Peter Obi, Sowore was the one that he helped Peter Obi when Peter Obi was lost his governorship position. Peter Obi knows it. So he was not even coming after Peter Obi. He was just minding his campaign. Okay, it's fair, free and fair. Peter Obi, you campaign, you do your thing. He only came and told Labour Party that, listen, I know the kind of party that you are. I know that you people are orphanage for people that they lose in other places. And he predicted it. Why would you be? He's a prophet now, because when Obi couldn't get PDP, he still went to Labour Party. Even when he went into Labour Party, he started having problems. Sowore still came and gave him something to make. Did he deny it? But you people didn't understand. In fact, now you people bring out that side of Sowore that he was just keeping, minding his business. He was attacking the people that he has already attacked. Why would he be wasting his time on them? He wanted to run his presidential campaign. You kept getting say, Sowore, collapse your structure, go and join Peter Obi. Did he tell you that's what he wants to do? You kept on tugging him. The first thing he said about Peter Obi not being prepared because he's going to study electricity, when him, Sowore, already talked about his sins. You people became upset. You say it's attacking Obi, and that's where this whole thing now spiraled into something else. So I hope this kind of thing teaches you a lesson, because it matters. You hear where he is saying that it matters. And exactly, Sowore wasn't even attacking anybody. Sowore just says facts. Facts. You know, that's one thing. People don't like facts. You don't like facts. There is something now. I don't know how people are going to handle it. OBJ has endorsed Peter Obi, and people are jumping up and down. My dear brother, Pharaoh Timi, that said all the things he said about Obasanjo that all of us will understand. All of a sudden now, you carry whitewash, paint Obasanjo, carry bleach Obasanjo. Obasanjo is now a saint. We are watching you. But a young man has now come out to say things about Atiku. If you have not, I will do a program tomorrow about it. It is very damaging, Not be when we begin to talk now and I say we talk. Because as it stands right now, Atiku is Obi's mentor, right-hand man. Obasanjo is Obi's mentor, right-hand man. Obasanjo has endorsed Peter Obi. Clap for him. Good for you people. You're not denying, I just want you to accept that right now before we go to the next phase we are going to go. Because be like, say, somebody don't go talk, say, if the guy even play audio. He play audio. For that audio where the guy play, they come they accuse Atiku, say Atiku carry money, chop. Atiku can't say no. Say now Obasanjo will ask me how we go take collect this bribe. I can't tell her and say, why am I even revealing what I want to talk about? Because when we prove that thing to be correct, when I get question to answer, because we don't the pull on for here and no one here. He said, Chidi, you be saboteur, you're an Igbo man, you're not supporting Obi. It's not about supporting Obi, it's about facing facts. Because if this thing are true, say na OBJ, tell Atiku, say Atiku tell Obasanjo, say, don't worry, I will teach you corruption. Make you know they do open corruption. There's a way we are going to do it. And Obasanjo didn't say no. Obasanjo said, okay, no, what are we going to do? And Atiku told him, give me 3 minutes. You will hear it. I'll play the audio tomorrow. Atiku say, give me 3 men. And Obasanjo gave him 3 men. And he set up accounts in these 3 men's names. And monies were wired into those accounts as bribery and corruption. The same Obasanjo is endorsing your presidential candidate, and you don't find any problem with it. Open, that's close of matter. I don't know what else to say. I don't know, because now by your mouth you follow the talk this thing, or not be me. We're gonna show you. We're gonna play, we're gonna show. I go put TV for you. You go there watch her. Tomorrow I will come to my show. I will bring the TV for you. Or I will say, watch the TV. I will put the TV for you, and you will see what is showing in the TV. It is very, very ridiculous. And if I am able, with my Igbo mentality, to prove to you that the consequences surrounding this gentleman, which you people are looking up to, it's very, very suspicious and highly temperamental and contagious, then you people need to surrender to us that we are the real deal. We don't cry, we are tough, and we don't compromise. But if we are going to run this election and win on a platform of compromise, thieves, they come to us. Wasn't it the other day that you guys were jumping up that Peter Obi was with Sheikh Gumi? You were clapping that he was with Sheikh Gumi. I was like, eh? He said, yes, so he's meeting everybody. He's really, really. The other few days ago, Sheikh Gumi said, don't vote for anybody that will be against terrorism. When I come again, where are you? Stand one place. Oh, yeah, make we go. We cannot waste time. I need to quickly run this thing. But we listen to our vice president.
It was actually intended to call a particular gentleman to order. And I don't need to repeat all his utterances. And they were taking us on a very dangerous direction. It was uncivilized, undemocratic, and
What is undemocratic? Okay, make you finish him.
Political, the way they were attacking our personalities.
Politics? Somebody, please. Somebody go and coach this. Like, see, when we hear people that you're not ready for politics and you came out, you don't understand. Somebody, I beg, tell me where, if you like say, you dey fight, somebody bites you, you raise your hand, tell everybody, say, bite me, oh, he bites me, you don't follow. The rules of fighting, we say, and then they bite somebody. Waiting, we will give you the rules. They don't get rules. Politics, he says undemocratic, he says unpolitical, he says for politics, who tell you? Not be like that. Politics, haba. Nothing is about how he was leading us on a. That's the point I want to show you now. Datti is coming with a threat. Not be so now. The same Datti that is talking about power. Do you watch the way he spoke when he was talking about this? He said it was leading us on a dangerous path. He's threatening. He is threatening. It's just like me now. I'll come and tell another YouTuber. You talk about people, you can talk about if you talk about my wife, I'll come after you. If go here, that's when I yab you finish. I go tell you something we go make you no go come out the next day. If you be a woman, I go tell you something where you go remember the day when they born you. But I can't come and tell you, oh, you said that thing about my wife, or my mother, or my father. This is leading us on dangerous path. Oh, which kind of dangerous? What do you want to do? What do I want to go and call police for? Go and send people to attack this person? No, now. Which kind of dangerous thing you want? Which kind of danger you want to give her now? It's not any dangerous thing. Unpatriotic. Somebody in politics, now race, now competition. Anything where I see, where I go talk to prove something. If only that he knew that they were trying to get to him, they finally got to him. You just did exactly what they were trying to do. That is the whole purpose of what they did. They were trying to get to you. They wanted to break you down, and you fell for it. So there's no case here. Somebody prepared to do this to you, and they did this to you, and you allowed it to happen. You failed. Purely, that's why a lot of obedient people are just licking their wounds. No, this one get them. I know. See, I love my obedient people. They know when, like I respect somebody where say something, they don't hit you. You just go on side, go they cry. All the obedient people where I know right now, and so they cry. They just go one side, go they cry. I like when somebody just recognize, say we don't F up, so you just go one side, go they cry. That's what is happening.
It was no longer making sense, the kind of politics they wanted to practice. A businessman like Peter Obi, who was very, very excited at the oil opportunity in northern Nigeria, and all they could do was to say that he was against it. This cannot continue.
No. Everything that they steal, this cannot continue. No, we they talk and say we can't continue like this. When I say make we no talk, small time I don't they talk now. When I don't they talk, even now we start our local, when I don't carry until they talk. Come on now, still everything because still this one say we can't continue like this. No.
When I joined the ticket, I impeached certain lies against him, and I saw that they were heading towards that. And particularly my good friend on the APC side, on the same level, he was really, really, when people think they have money, they have power, and the sitting authority is theirs, there is no limit. Someone has to tap them on the shoulder. I did it and I pointed a finger. You do it again. Do one, I'll do three.
You see? Do you understand? Why are you crying now? This is about power. I need you to understand. This is about this power talk. I pointed a finger to him and I say, listen, my friend. Listen, my friend. If you do one, look me straight in the eyes. If you do one, I do three. But after you can't do it like this, what do we call they see? Because they be like saying like this kind of thing where you do. I'm telling you, you see this thing where you do. This thing where you do. Me. If you do one, I do three. Not three again, no. You do one, I do three. It's not fair. That's the way it's making us look now. You talk with force. Now you don't. I know they do like that.
I'm capable of doing it.
You're capable of doing it because they cry.
And they've stopped. However, me and my family have been paying a huge price for, my attempts to save Nigeria.
That man just, now there the man lose me. Attempt to save Nigeria, the attempt to save Nigeria, your attempt, who told you? Who told you can save Nigeria? Who told you? Nobody is a savior. That is that entitlement we're talking about. I'm telling you people, that is crying. He's bitter. He's bitter that he's not able to do something. This is a power thing. It's a power thing. I wish I could deal with. You want to say nobody can save Nigeria. We can just we are going to collectively say you and your family. Which Nigeria you want to save? How did you try to save Nigeria? Come on now. You see, that is the entitlement people don't understand. How can you come and say that only you can save Nigeria? When Showore talks, she says, comrades, my fellow comrades. We are fighting. We are all fighting. We are fighting to take back Nigeria. You say your family have been fighting to say, so we should be clapping for you. We can't tell you anything because of all the saving that you want to save Nigeria.
To rescue Nigeria. They sent all sorts of people after me. I would have been a lot happier if only they stopped at me as an individual. But, you know, the thing that I was able to sort with the presidential and vice presidential candidate, I ended up suffering from a much lesser level.
You see that again. That's where you underestimate politics. That's, you see, when you underestimate certain things, they will show you. You see how Datti said that, you know, that's pride. I'm telling you, people, this is a power show. See that cry? It's a, you be like say you never see some women cry. Have you seen when a woman wants to do something, when you do something to a woman, when you break a woman's heart, a girl's heart, and she cry for you? Hey, that cry, inside her heart, she dey sharpen knife. That cry can cut your blockers off. You are seeing it that it's a cry of weakness. When you tell her, say, I know they do again, I need a break. When she didn't do you anything, just break her heart. That cry, where that cry is, you see? So this now power play here. Power play. You say, look at my level. Look at my level. I'm a presidential candidate. Presidential candidate. Just imagine this ordinary person that is not even anything at all is the one talking to me. Like I said, I don't have regard for Fani Kayode, but don't think that anybody, even a blogger that started today, can tell you something that will really, in fact, that one go hurt you past, because that one has nothing to lose. But like Fani Kayode, what has he got to lose? Is he running for election?
35 years ago, at least, our dad of blessed memory passed away. No one ever insulted him.
No, it's not possible. It's not possible. In all his life, that no one insulted him. Maybe you're not that close to your dad. They have insulted him so many times.
Until I joined elections.
Nobody insulted him until you joined the election, where you want to save Nigeria, where you're doing Nigeria a favor.
For presidency. This is not fair. No one ever insulted. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world. You don't insult people's parents or their families.
No, now, Datti, it's not true. It happens everywhere. People insult people's parents. Am I saying that it is right? No, please don't get me wrong. I am not saying that it is right. I do not support people insulting anything at all. But I'm saying that you cannot say the reason why you put padlock in your house is because you know that there are thieves. Do you understand? So that's why you put padlock. So you cannot go into politics and expect that people will not insult you, your father, your mother. That means you are not prepared. Do you see when we keep saying that these people are not prepared? You take offense. Do you think now he's not prepared? He was thinking, the way he was thinking about politics is different. He wasn't prepared at all. I beg.
It doesn't happen. It's a huge price for anyone to pay.
Yeah. Hearing them insult your father is a huge price for you to pay in saving Nigeria. That means you don't know the Nigeria you came to save. If insult about your father is a very huge price for you to pay, that means you do not actually understand the Nigeria you're coming to save. The Nigeria you're coming to save, when you're talking about sacrifice, people like Shore, does anybody put you in prison? How can you be talking about huge price to pay? Have you gone to prison? That is, I don't go prison. Have they tear gassed you? Come on now, that is which price you pay. They insult you about your father is the hugest price. That's not the biggest price anybody can pay. Come on now, that's not right. They don't they didn't inject poison into you. You know how many times they don't break your head? Have they broken your nose? Have they shot tear gas at you? Have they shot at you point blank, nearly won't break your leg? Which kind of sacrifice are you talking about? I mean, blessed be the soul of your late father, just like my own father, and I respect that. But how about people who are living? Has anybody dragged your wife's name like they've dragged Shore's wife's name? They even insulted Shore's 14-year-old son. What sacrifice are you talking about that people have not seen? Come on now. It is not. Is it? Do you know how many soldiers have died trying to defend this country from terrorists? Do you know how many journalists are in prison? Do you know how many students have been injured trying to fight for freedom? Talking about sacrifice. Do you know of a man called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you know the amount of sacrifice? Do you know his parents died because of the struggle he was in? Have you seen Sunday Igboho? So what are you? Explain to me exactly what you mean by the sacrifice. It is too much of a price to pay. That someone talked about your father that is dead. You are in politics. You people should go back. And if you're not prepared, just pass. Let people who are prepared, let people who have been cooked, prepare, ready for this thing, let them do their thing.
Anybody?
Sorry about that. I know it's a bit emotional.
Okay, so that's just what I wanted you guys to see. I'm going to bring my sister in, and I'm going to take your comments, and then I will also take the phone calls. So my sister, Echo, you want to cry? No, it's okay. I know it's emotional. It's emotional for you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, madam. Madam. Oh, this is touching my heart. This is breaking my heart. Madam, take it. It's okay, madam. Look at clean your eyes. Take collect. Sorry, ma. Sorry, it's okay.
Stupid, idiotic, egoistic idiot.
No call her idiot to beg go.
No, he be proper idiot.
They curse people for my show.
You rode in the umbrella and in the limousine of Papa and Grandpapa. Who you did today? No less more talk. When my children talk about your grandfather deeds, you dey cry for public. Hey! So if now you be the Amajiri, I be Deborah, Mama and Papa, when they kill, just because he say, make una not post this kind of thing for group, because this group is set up for assignment, school-related thing. What do you for do? They never kill your wife. They never buy your children. You did that they cry. You just start. Hey, Unam say, make my children not fulfill destiny. Una thief their destiny. Una give the poverty. Una give the hopelessness. Una give them lack. They can't just use man to talk about what your papa do join the elite in his time to do, instead of making life to better for us, one that we small, one I say the leaders of tomorrow. You can't dey cry. My prayer be say make una enter office o. If una enter office and una no do wetin we say make una do, una dey use una mouth dey vomit up and down. Hey, we go wele una for Aso Villa. We go block una for office. For House of Assembly, when they go there, they pass bill, how they go increase their salary. Now see that man when he bring his 4 wives, about men he call House of Assembly. Me and my children, we go come for House of Assembly, come sit down with una. We go bring our own policy. I never sabi anything. Papa, mama, when no want make their children fulfill destiny, they too not go enjoy Aso Rock anymore. They're not going to enjoy House of Assembly anymore. They're not going to enjoy House of Senate anymore. All the useless bill one that don't pass, one that not going to execute. We go follow on at this time around to execute those bill. They could not look my face very well. And they call Nigeria full flesh and blood to come lead this war. You hear? Omoto Fefeyin, be ready, oh. 7 days, 7 nights, we go take over Warri City, especially your gates. We go praise God, we go worship God. We go do businesses there for 7 days, 7 nights. Look this face very well. Now me, they come Nigeria, can't lead this. You hear me? Make you ready. Very soon, my letter go reach my papa hand, Olu of Warri. And they go report you. And I go tell and say, we won't come, as you not agree do for us. We won't do what you not do for us. Because my Bible tell me, say, if my people shall humble myself and turn for their wicked way and ask for forgiveness, he will heal their land. So me, I they can't lead my children 7 days, 7 nights. No sleep. We go eat. We go dance. We go do everything for them. When we finish for
becoming down.
When we finish for Warri, okay. We get that native Dr. Jeremiah to his village for Bayelsa where he come from. We go visit Auchi. When we finish Auchi, we go go to RCG.
Hold on now.
All the big
you don't forget say for my channel with the off mic. I don't off your mic. Okay. Thank you for your rant. Thank you for your rant. Then I will do another program where we go only rant. Okay. I thank you for your submission. I thank you for your submission. make I remove you. Make you go cool down small. Make you go cool down small. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, see, when I don't understand, when I don't really understand why people waiting for AAC and Omoyele Sowore followers, why would they behave the way they behave? You see, as my sister talk now, say, if those people enter there, they no do the thing. We go wait for. Who tell you? Who tell you say we get time for that? We. It is say we don't get anything to do with our life. To come go begin. We know they do. We know if you vote the people, they don't go chop by yourself. We know they do any. They like this one. We don't do. You see us they protest again. We don't do our last protest. Maybe we wake you people up to the point where you do answers. We don't do again. Anyhow when I see them this time around, we gonna chop am. We now go. We don't give us. Maybe they say if somebody win, whether show or go, we know they take any post too. If we now win and make una chop by yourself, you say if the person no do well, if you know say you even get small comma say maybe the person fit, no go there. No go there. How you go tell me say somebody they click with another person wey be certified corrupt thief, the master of corruption? You can't see another person wey dey do another thing, all of them come click together. You can't tell me say even though all of them click together, they will try them sha, but if they go there go begin do wetin you sef you already know say they get the capacity to do that kind of thing. Why? Because they don't do it before. Why are you gambling? We for AAC, we don't finish for that gamble. We no follow you gamble. If you go there, the people misbehave, make una enjoy them. We know they can knock for our door, we go back heads. If you call us for phone, na miss call. You know, I tell you, if you dey call me for phone, you dey receive missed call. I know they reply your text and make you go calculate yourself, check yourself well. You know now, plenty. Now so you go look for us that time. Rapture don't carry us go heaven. You see this mistake? If you not make this mistake when they want to make this time around, now missed call you go get for all of us. You see, as rapture go there, if Shore not win this election, shebi one day they must release her. If you don't win the election, it go come back to America. Me, I don't go buy padlock, put for my Canada door. You see my Canada cap. That time I go wear cloth where now my watch go be Canada. Everything I go write Canada everywhere. See, then I drink Canada water first. This is on a Canada water. Now so you don't go come my house. If I see any of you won't run come my house, I go send you back. Say now that firewood where you fetch, make you carry them. You see the place, you dey bath now. They bath now, they tell you they bath. That time, you go come tell me, say, Chidi, where I keep my clothes, be like, say, something there, I know if you go, I go just direct you, say, you know that place where you bath, make you go there, go collect your clothes, not be for my house. When I go chop belly food, this concussion, what do they do now? This concussion, where IBB dey inside, Wike dey inside, Obasanjo dey inside, all of them dey inside. Una dey concord this thing. You dey concord that you dey look am. When they tell you, say, you know how this thing dey taste? You say, because you know, say you don't drink am before from all these people. We tell you, say, make you abandon this thing, make we start afresh. Make we start from fresh water. You tell me, say, Chidi, this thing na fresh water. This colorless water no be like kai. Say na kai you won't drink. Say na peteshi you won't drink. When that peteshi and that kai begin to no call me. You don't go see me for house. Okay. So now here we go end the program because I need to run. My sister, I want to thank you for always supporting. Thank you so much. And Diamond Foundation. Well, we appreciate you and keep tuning in to us, keep supporting us. You see, your lighting is brighter today. It's looking much better.
Anyhow, the light they behave. We never buy the one that they take do camera.
No,
and
you
the one
go
that
buy.
they take see for house, like they take do camera.
You go buy, no problem. Your camera is powerful. So thank you so much, and thank you for joining us today. All right.
See, make I just beg in case we make mistake. You know, say Papa and Mama, we go pity them all because we get to rescue them by fire, by force. So by 2026, their head will come reset. In case we make mistake, I just beg on their behalf of my children and children.
They could die before.
No, anyway, make I mention you to them.
See the difference.
They not make mistake.
No, see the difference between me and
your
ideology and my ideology. I go tell you now, make I answer this call. Hey, my sister, give me 1 second. I'll bring you in. Give me 1 second. You see, the difference between your ideology and my ideology, my sister, yes. I know. Hold on 1 second. I they come. Stay. I they come. Hold on now.
Me, they don't break my head.
No, it's okay.
Sister.
It's okay.
Don't cry.
Hold on. Don't cry now. It's okay.
Don't cry, oh, don't cry. Shy.
It's not my struggle.
No,
It's not my suffer.
It's okay. Hey, yeah.
Shy, don't cry.
This thing is making me cry now.
Shy, please don't cry. Don't cry.
Don't worry. I'll bring you back. Just hold on 1 second. Let me finish this line of thought. Hold on. So you see my sister.
Me too, I'm crying for her, doctor. I'm crying for that, my sister.
Sorry, ma. You see, that thing that you're saying they will get their sense by 2027. That's the same analogy I gave you the other time. They're about to enter a bus where no get brake. And the steering go soon come out. Now, if you know, say that bus no get brake, you must to do everything within your power to make sure, say, they not enter that motor. No come tell me, say, Chidi come. Say, my children there on top of that bus, so that bus they head for river. You go jump and make me call 911. I know one follow. I dey warn you now. When you call me, I go see your phone and I go answer. Do everything that you can now. Make them not enter that bus. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, take care. Okay, yes, my sister on the line. Aero Princess, how are you?
I said, make I suffer, go cry my cry for my room. Make I suffer, go they cry my cry.
It's okay.
I they cry.
It's okay.
Nobody hold me, oh. Nobody agree of me.
Yeah, sorry.
Chidi, I beg. I don't feel do it. I don't feel do drama. Okay, doctor. Like, don't continue at the comment section.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. My sister, call me, make you follow me cry, because this thing, they pain us. They pain us well. That is the biggest sacrifice anybody can do in this election in saving Nigeria is for you to hear somebody call your father. Hey. It's not fair. Fact. I saw the man come out to go cry, extra cry. Can't come back. We must to get the video of what happened when the man come out. You know, say the man come out for stage. Oh, during the something. Again, the time where the man just okay, I can show you for the real video now. Oh, I don't know. The man. I hope say these people don't go Channels TV. I hope say they don't go carry this my thing. I can show you.
We need to let Nigerians.
Egypt did it, especially in the them.
Oh, I want to show you something. After that period.
My submission. His Excellency.
Yeah, you achieve that. I just told you what I did without the constitution.
Hold on.
You were governor. What?
I say it again for us to follow. We will discuss it.
I think you see, after that crying time.
Until I joined elections for presidency.
Wait now. After that crying time,
You were silent on the correlation between climate change and insecurity. Kindly comment on this, given that climate change and the inability of government to implement adaptive measures is likely to continue to drive insecurity in Nigeria, the Sahel, as well as globally, and this will, of course, impact Nigeria. Question number 2.
I think they should take that first, then we can come to that second one.
Okay. You see, I want to know. You see this style. You see this time where Oga Datti come out. I want to know where he go. I want to see the video. I want to see the video where he go. That time where he come out. Where did he went? I'm interested. I want to know where he went. Because you mean they say enter somewhere, go cry, go continue the
Question
crying.
number 2.
And
I think they should take
I
that
really want
first,
to know.
then we can come to that second one.
Still come out, go finish the crying. You know, when we said it, people thought we were joking. I'm telling you, you see, sometimes when we say these things, people actually think it's not true. It's true. He had to go outside and continue crying. Make me go cry. That make me come out, go cry. People heard the big cry. This one why they do here now. Sniff, but I went and did the real cry and I can't come back. Okay. All right, guys. All we're trying to tell you is to make sure that you vote the real deal. Vote people. Vote people who know what they do. Make you vote the person when they cry. Person where they don't cook well. There's no get time for all these kind of shenanigans. Person where don't go, don't do something. Abba, I beg go make we know if you know the right thing, make you do. I beg. Don't know the just the if you know the right thing, go come they do like say na something. It's not good. It's not good for you. We will stop her. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I see you. Somebody say he left to avoid critical. He left to avoid critical questions. Hey, obedient people, make una see this. You know the politics. No be. We go still after February. All of us now stay friends. But now you see for this one, just like when people were spreading videos, say show or make mistake for. We agree. He make mistake when he takes you go school in 1999, graduate. Now mistake. We agree. You show us the book every day. We take her. This one, una go take her. Una go soak her in. People go whine on because of this one. And you see, the thing I've not seen any kind of damage control, any counter argument will work for this. This time nothing work at all. Bella TV, Bella B TV. Thank you so much. Ella Onye Tubu, my solid, concentrated sister. I like what you're doing. I thank you so much, Ella. Thank you so much. ADTV, thank you. Aero Princess, thank you. Thanks for calling in. Strict News Media, thank you. Who else? Christine, I see you. Christine, thank you. Somebody say, Christine, it's a skin bleaching cream. Don't kill someone. I don't even know what you're talking about. I mean, na me, it is how they bleach. Oh, no. We know they bleach here. I explain to you. You see, when you look us, you go see all this kind of thing. Now, cold. In summer, your skin will come dey dark. When cold come, the cold will come make your skin come begin fair again. Okay? I know they use bleaching cream. Look, I show you what they use. I know they insult me. Oh, no, they insult. If you see the cream why they use, you go know say I no be small person. See my cream here. See my cream. This is not the cream. Can you buy this cream? This is not waiting that they use for my body. Look at it's concentrated, nourishing. This now expensive. This is what I they use. So they joke with me. My whole family now, what do they use? I make you go hug. Make you go hug. Go hug transformer. As well. As well. Papa been now your dot. I see you. Moses, I see you. I see all of you. On behalf of Dr. Erica, on behalf of everybody who helps us with this production, I want to thank you for being with us. I want to invite you tomorrow when we discuss another interesting topic. We'll make I give you guys expo. We're going to be talking about Atiku Abubakar. We're going to be talking about Atiku Gates. Go and do research. That's the happening one. That's the trending news. But I love you, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.